everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Studioloo. It is Thrifty Thursday, and oh my goodness, do I have a huge thrift haul today. It wasn't supposed to be huge. I did go to like one of my favorite thrift stores, and I also have an estate auction pickup, but then I, on the way, decided to stop at my recycling center because I heard that they were being faced with some real estate woes. You know, the world of real estate and many other things are getting kind of greedy these days. So everybody wants to rent and sell everything for top dollar in this crazy market. So what's happening is our recycle center is located in a privately owned building, and you know, it's good for the community because it prevents things going into like waste. But they've lost like 1/2 of their space. They tried to look for another space still in the community, but they couldn't find anywhere. So they have to kind of ration down to about half of the space that they once had, which is frustrating, but you know, they have to do what they have to do so that this like landlord can make even more money by having another unit in that building. But anyways, my capitalism woes aside. So yeah, all books were 50 cents. I'll just let you know that, yeah, that's why. And I also got to restock my little free library because of that. So there are some silver linings. So this is an estate sale. I bid on some auctions, just like $1 auctions, and then I totally, as I almost always do when I bid on online auctions, get distracted and forget that they're happening and then don't win half of what I wanted to get. But yeah, that's just my life. But these are the things that just nobody else bid on, so I got them all for $1, which is great. So the first is this packet of photos. So these are interesting. So this is a gentleman here with a bunch of wood. And then this lovely lady in a garden here. She's really cute. And then this poor guy, I don't know, there's a gun hanging on the wall. Yikes. This is scary. Maybe this is military. And then this guy looks like he's sitting in an outhouse. That's charming. And these are old photos though. And then these are like just two guys. And this is like a little family here. And a farm, and like a military kind of photo, and some sweetie pies, super cute. Love the car in the back. And some cows like standing up on like you know, their feeding trough, and this log cabin, and then this lovely family photo. Let's see what it says. Little tiny writing on the back. And then this looks like, you know, another family photo maybe. Murray's Studio, Waterloo. Yeah, cute family. So that's one. And then this one, IKEA has really cute plastic bags, I guess. These are so cute. This was just another $1, and these are just photo postcards. So just get this out of the plastic. So this one, these gents, this one cracked me up. I have no idea what is going on. I guess he's doing some kind of a magic trick, and she has like these cards in her mouth, and he's like pulling one out from behind her ear. And a cute little baby. And then this one is a bunch of men who look very pleased with themselves here standing on this tree. This is filled out on the back, Morrisburg, Ontario. Doesn't have a date. And this beauty, this was sent to Eddie Sloan of Linton, Ontario. Whenever you are going to answer my last letter, now or never, how is A and you getting along since you two photo, letter, don't laugh. I don't know. But it has a postmark here, November 23. So I don't know if that's 1901 right there. Yeah, November 23rd of 1901. So these are early 1900s postcards. This one, and then this one. These are like all, you know, photo postcards, like people used to be able to get their photos on postcards and photography of their families on postcards. I'm going to save all this little plasticky stuff and try to use it up. And then this one, this was like literally a bag of random ephemera. So another $1 for this one. And this one actually I think is pretty cool. So it's in this old sticky shapes bag of gummed paper shapes, which is kind of neat. But inside it has tea cards, and they're lovely ones. So they are from Brook Bond Canada Limited. Red Rose and Blue Ribbon Tea and Coffee. So the short-eared owl, I have 2 of those, 3 of those. I'm not mad. I love owls, so I will have no problem using them. A puffin, seagull. This looks like a piper, maybe, or let's see. Yeah, sandpiper. So 2 sandpipers. These are looking like killdeer. Yep. Some pheasants. Same pheasants again. These beautiful white birds. These are ptarmigan, willow ptarmigan. Ruffled grouse. Spice grouse. More birds, more birds. I won't go through them all because this video will take 100 years. Not that I mind long thrift haul videos. I actually kind of like them. I always enjoy watching Mary at the Paper Turtle and her long thrift haul videos. They're like, honestly, I watch them at night and I like watching them, and then I get sleepy watching them, and I find I watch about half of it and then it lulls me to sleep, and then in the morning I watch the rest to see what I missed. So yeah, if Mary watches my channel, I don't know, but in the event she does, she is a wonderful sleepy time luller to sleepiness. And then I got this. This is like I feel like it's a piece of fabric or something. It's weird. It's an old army like ID card or something for Oscar Joseph Logel, 1946. And these are so funny. These are old Hush Puppies labels. So like Hush Puppies are those shoes, right? So I love these. These are going to be so cute. And they have a Basset Hound, which is one of my favorite dogs. And then an old Shell Motorist Club Atlas. It's got some fun little maps in it. And then this is just an old like Bell Canada, an old Bell Canada envelope. And do we really want the 20s back? Yeah, some kind of weird Bell Canada letter. Talking about like how the old phone system, the telephone news, Western region, how the old telephone system used to be archaic and dangerous, I guess, in comparison to whatever they had at the time. And then there's this handwritten letter from Walper House, but from Joseph Zuber, owner and manager. Yeah, I don't know. Dear Mother and all. I won't read it. It will take me too long. But yeah, fun ephemera. And then I got these. 2 packs of these weird, like, they're like postcards of like, you know, different, like money from different countries. I love this one. The France one is so nice. So they're postcards of different bills, which is pretty cool. They're really interesting. Croatia, China, Alemania, España, Francia, Canada, Hungary, Francia. Yeah, so they're from they're in another language as well, right? I think they're in maybe like Spanish or something. Holland, Paraguay, France, and Polonia. Pretty interesting. So yeah, that was my haul from the estate auction. So like that's the whole reason I even really kind of went thrifting today, because I had to go down and pick up estate auctions that I completely forgot that I even bid on. And when I go pick those up at that particular estate auction, it sort of sets the tone for my day, like of what I'm going to do. We end up going to this really fun playground with the kiddos and have a nice lunch at a restaurant we like, and so that's what we did today. Okay, then this is the stuff from one of my favorite thrift stores. So this I got. I love this. Like, it is sort of like those vintage, I just realized I took the hanger. I didn't mean to take that. She must have noticed. They always don't like when you take the hangers. And I have no use for these hangers. So anyways, it's a 1986 super cute folk art. Like, it reminds me of those towels, but this one's more of like a hanging, you know, flag piece. So what I will do is I'll take it off of here and I'll use it for something in journals. And this bar I will use for rolling up my fabric when I do eco printing. So I have to think of somewhere to put all this stuff. Okay, set it over here. And then I'll move my phone out of the way, because I ended up the other day when I was doing a thrift haul video, I like buried my phone under all the stuff and couldn't find it. But I typically put everything away right after my videos because I'm a little bit weird like that. I just can't stand clutter. So this was $1.50. I got lots of lace today at MCC, which is good because they haven't had much in the way of lace for quite some time when I go there, and it's like super annoying because it's one of the only places I find it. So this one's fun. It's like, it looks like collar lace to me, you know, it's just really cute and different. And this one is like a stretchy three tiers of lace. And then the crochet lace is the main reason I got it. I really love crochet lace, and I really dislike these pins. Yeah, it's always so pretty. Okay, and then this is completely unrelated. So for those of you who have followed me for a while, you might be aware of my other channel on YouTube that I almost never update, Specularia, where I do vintage toy collecting. I found a G1 My Little Pony, which like never ever happens, and it's one of the loveliest ones. This one's from 1987, and as soon as I saw her in the bag, I was like, what? I have literally not seen a real My Little Pony in a thrift store in, I'm gonna say, like years now, like any G1s or G2s. It's always these evil ponies. They're fakies, they call them. They're like worthless, you know, cheap ponies that aren't real. This is a real My Little Pony, but it's like a more modern one. And then they always do this. They put like multiples of the same in the same bag. Like this one is like a G5 or something. It's like a more modern pony. It's still super cute. And then these little hard ones I was never much of a fan of, but these are the ones that I collect, and I love them. So I'm super happy to have found her, and she will go into my collection. The rest I will see if my children want them, and if they don't, they will go back to the thrift store. This one's a unicorn though, so she's kind of cute. Yeah. Anyways, unrelated. Then I got this lace. It looks like it's a panel. I didn't open it in the store. I was just kind of like grabbing because it was onesies, twosies, kind of $1, $2 kind of lace. So yeah, this is like obviously like a garment or something, but you know, it's really pretty. Look at these leaves, this long leafy. That's nice. And then also in the bag is this one. And it looks like, I don't know what it would be from. It's got some glue on it up here. Like there's some, it was obviously glued to something at one time. It'll come off though, not a big deal. Yeah, but that's actually quite pretty too. So, yay. That over here. And then a bag of the black stuff, the black laces and things. It's kind of hard to see what was in this bag because it's all dark colors. But let's just have a quick look. So there's obviously a big amount of sequins, which is great. And then some sort of rickrack sequin. Rickrack, fine rickrack in black and navy. And then this black lace. This is kind of pretty. I've been like really low on black, so it's nice to find some black. And then some more navy rickrack, and then black and gold and black rickrack. So all sorts of rickrack. And then again with my toy collecting side of things, this is an original NECA Gremlin from Warner Brothers. What year is this baby? Doesn't say, I don't think, but 80s at some point. And it's such a cute little one. Look at him. So cute. Then I got this bit of fabric, which is really nice. It's actually like kind of thin, not super thin, but like kind of thin, and it's got like a nice kind of twilliness to it, and I thought how pretty and like delicate. And I found a big Wright's roll of lace in this fun like orange. I never find orange, and it's really cool. And I think I have some black that's the same floral pattern. Yeah, but I mean, that's a lot of fun lace. Oh, there's an evil pin. Let's get rid of that evil pin. Those things always jab me, and I'm like, I'm gonna get tetanus. That's why I keep my tetanus shot up to date. I'll just grab this bag. These are bits and bobs that my daughter picked out, so I'll set those aside. And then I got this. It's a whole pack of glossy photo paper, like 100 sheets, but I want to use it in my new printer that I've hardly used that prints amazing photos. So I want to print a few photo paper photos. And then again, I found some that's matte photo paper. And then I found this bit of like interesting different like lace fabric kind of combo. So this looked really interesting to me, and it's like a wide, you know, kind of French looking fabric on a big roll. There's quite a bit of it. I thought that would be really nice in journals as fabric flip, or you know, you can stitch it, glue it down in patches, like cut it up, or you know, that would make an interesting journal card. And then I found these two, which are, you know, unusual kinds of lace that I don't, or not lace, but like sort of lace, sort of fabric. I don't usually use those kind of things, but I love the whole color combo. It kind of gave me some inspiration. Like I said, lots of lace today. So this is a big bag, and it's stapled. Ugh, I hate staples. Okay, so then it's white, but I'll probably tea dye most of this, if not all of it. Just simple white lace. This one's fun. That's really fun. I try not to like spend too much time on it because it can be boring probably. Little circles. This is like a more elaborate eyelet lace. That one's really pretty floral. This is a crochet trim. That one, there's a bunch of that in there. Okay, and then this one also is really nice. There's a lot of unique lace in here. Like, this is really nice. Yeah, I don't want to like dwell on this forever, but like, it's a lot of lace, right? Loads and loads. Oh, here's a really nice one. Look at this one. That's beautiful. Yeah, so I'm going to be in the lace dyeing for quite a while, I think. I'll be dyeing some lace here. Let's get this out of the way. Maybe I will just stuff these ones in there too, because they're all kind of like in the white family. Okay. If you hear thump thump thumping, that would be my son running around upstairs having a grand old time. Okay. More lace. Right? I'm telling you, it was a lace day. I don't know. But I took advantage of it because I don't often find lace. So this one was kind of like a roll of a combo of different laces. Then some snippety bits. This like wide ribbon lace. This one's really fun. Some pink ribbon. This is like embroidered cotton and polka dot like kind of cotton. Some purple eyelet lace. Oh, more of that pretty. Some pink, very ruffly lace. This looks like, yeah, it looks like it's been snipped from something. It's really cool though. Yeah, so just like lace beyond lace, beyond lace. Lots of lace. I'll be organizing all of that onto the lace hooks in my studio that I keep them on. Okay, let's take a lace break. So this is a vintage tea towel, which I love these. This one's from Wales, and look at those daffodils. And then like it has, you know, all these numbers here. Yeah, like it counts to 10, and it has all these different, you know, random kind of things on it, but then like all around it are daffodils. So it's quite nice. And then a bag of, it's not exactly lace. It's like shaggy trim. Shag trim, and I've used this many times, not necessarily in making journals, although I think that's what I'm going to use it for now, but I do these like fun round weavings, and I sometimes add these like kind of trim. But you see, there's a lot of different colors. I do not know if there's an elephant upstairs above my head. I really apologize if you can hear a lot of thumping, but it's my son. He is being an elephant. Okay, then. Another dollar bag of lacy stuff. So these have like applique letters in them. I have to figure out what I'm going to do with these. These are like not something I would normally buy. But this bag was $1, and it was almost all lace is what I was after. And this is what I was really after, are these really interesting, you know, that's from a wedding dress probably. Like these are really beautiful bits of lace, and so that's what I was after. So for the $1, I was like, yeah, okay, I'll take it, and I'll figure out what to do with these appliques. You know, I think what would be kind of fun is tea dyeing them. And then, you know, if you were making a journal about, like, say the moon, you know, like a celestial journal, you could use this M, and then you could maybe emboss the OON with some nice stamped letters and make a nice piece of ephemera with that. What is going on upstairs? Okay. Then I got another bag of trims. This one is the pom-pom style trim. And these again are really fun. Like I love using them. I'm pretty much concreting my fate that I need to be making a lot of fabric covered journals, because I am just... Okay, so this is another big, huge lace bag. Let's just deconstruct it here. So eyelet lace, other eyelet lace. This is like a big, wide floral. Look at that. And there's a ton of it. And then we have more of that wedding dress style applique. And then look at this. This is so cool. Beautiful. And this one too. Really beautiful. It's quite a bit of that. And then lots and lots of eyelet lace, which I'm never mad about. I like eyelet lace a lot. I love dyeing it. It turns out beautifully. And then this is a floral. And then more of this funky, I mean, I love this. Whatever this is from, beautiful. And some sort of off-white crochet lace. More off-white, larger, interesting lace. That's more the same, more the same. So, yeah, I'm stocked up on lace again. It's good, though. It's super good, because sometimes I don't find lace for, like, months on end. So, you gotta get when the getting is good. Alright, I'm just going to do a quick clean the deck. I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're into the stuff from my recycling center. So everything was like basically $1. So this was $1, this box, and it's really cool. It's a nice metal box that I will use probably like for ephemera once I clean it all up. It's very nice. I always grab these kind of heavy duty things. So this one says, it's hard to read, but you can see here it says like Utilco, and I can't read the rest. It's just a cool old utility box. Okay, and it's super noisy. Let me set that aside for a minute. So this stuff is like, basically it's by weight. It ends up being like pennies. So this is a 100% cotton, really fun piece of like fabric. I guess it's a runner, and it's this beautiful floral, and it has these pom-poms here. 100% cotton, and that's all I know. Made in India. It's beautiful, and it's a nice long piece, so I can do something really fun with that. Very springy feeling. Okay, then I got this tin because it's really cute, right? You know, it's just a really cute tin. It's from Guildcraft, New York. And I love the gilding on it, and the side of it's quite beautiful. And then, you know what's hilarious? I never have I ever found lace at my recycle center. I don't know, it's like the lace people were getting rid of lace today. I don't know. So we have pink roses, this roses, more white. This one's awesome. Look at this one. It's like, it's, I think, probably antique. Isn't that beautiful? Little roses and like little leafy bits. And then this one's also like an off-white color. More floral. And then more off-white lace. I feel like I should have a lace drinking game. Look at that one. Beautiful. So every time I say lace, you have to take another drink. But it should be tea, hopefully, okay? All right. And then this one, like a really light pink. And then a big ream of this stuff. Also quite nice. Pinks and whites. Sometimes I'm like, why would people get rid of this? It's so pretty, but I mean, I guess you just do when you do, you know? That's so pretty. Big pink. Pink and white. And then this one, also quite pretty. So that is that lace. Let me put that away. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of all this plastic. Then I found these packs of, these are like just packs of 15 envelopes. They're like light pink and white, or just light pink actually. Yeah, so a couple of bags of those. I thought, why not? Okay, now I'll move on to the books. I told you this video is probably super long, but it's okay. Okay. So the first book I got is, actually I want to read it. It's Christopher Moore's Practical Demon Keeping, and I love Christopher Moore. He's a really fun author, and so yeah, I'll probably give that a read. Then I've already found this book multiple times, but for 50 cents I'm like, I'm getting it. It's Garden Birds, and it's just a nice book. Oh, that's such a pretty book plate. Carol McMurray. It's not old or anything. It's like from, I can never find dates, 1985. And it's really got the perfect size pictures for cutting out. So I will probably just sit and fussy cut through the whole book. It does have some interesting stuff at the beginning, but mainly I want it for these. That's a nice big one. Yeah, so I'll just probably process that down and put it in my snippet, my bird snippets. And then these books, so this store, they always have like old books. If they're older than 1950, they price them at $5. So like I never buy them, but everything is now 50 cents. So I was like, oh, okay, I've seen these books. I bought two of them. There was two of them. The World's Great Events. And I love these books. I love the cover. I think they're really pretty. So I decided that I would actually get it today. You're going to have to help me, guys. MCMIV. You know, I forgot my Roman numerals, right? Like, it just moved out of my head. But it's got really nice, big writing in it, and it's got like black plates. I really will use it probably for word snippets, and then beyond that I'll maybe use the pages for ephemera because they do feel very nice. But it's really about the covers. I just love the covers. Okay, then this book, A Gardener's Journal, a 10-year chronicle of your garden. Can you imagine how awesome it would be if you actually kept this? This journal belongs to date, and then it's like, you know, it kind of gives you a bit of a guide to like how to sort of set up your garden, what to plant when, or what activities to do in your garden, like on a schedule. And it looks like it was used a bit, like this person did a garden layout plan. And then there's another one, like I think there's probably 10 of them, right? Because it's a 10-year plan. And then how plants grow. So they give you a little bit of info. And then a soil test record. And this is all like your gardening purchases, harvesting record. And I think that all of this, the perennial inventory, it probably all just like repeats itself about 10 times. And then we get into the dates, like, you know, of the year. So then we go all the way through the year, and like, yeah, most of it's like all, this was used in 1995. Saturday, more dry, hot weather. We pulled the hose across the garden, or no, the garage roof, and were able to water the front garden fully. Plants really needed it. Sunday, Father's Day, another glorious hot day. Discovered a caterpillar infestation in both burning bushes into anonymous. I can't tell what that says. We'll need to spray. Yeah, so she's got, someone here has written some nice little notes here and there, which is kind of fun. 1995, and it goes through the whole, you know, the whole 10 years. So yeah, I was pretty happy to find that book. And I was not as picky as I normally am when I'm thrifting for books these days, because it was 50 cents, and honestly the recycle place really needs us to like help them clear out. So I did think about that. This is The Captain's Garden, a reflective journey home through the art of Paul Landry. So it's got a pretty colored cover, nice fly paper and paper, and it's paintings. It's beautiful paintings. So very useful, nice book. Reminds me of another book that I have that's like about meadows, but this one's a little more kind of like domestic life and different scenes. But I mean, Paul Landry's an incredible artist I'd never heard of. Just beautiful art though. You know, journal card, yes. Beautiful. And where's he from? He's from Halifax, Nova Scotia. Yeah. So a Canadian. Always happy to include Canadian stuff in my journals, being that I'm Canadian. And then I found Princess Stories, which has some really pretty illustrations. I think quite vintage, most of them. The book itself isn't vintage, but the images are certainly classic images. This is from 2004, and see, it's just full of like illustrations by like probably different artists. I'm forgetting the name of the one that I'm recognizing, like this Warwick Goble. Yes, Warwick Goble. And I don't know if these are all Warwick Goble. That looks like it is. And Warwick also did plates. Not all of these are Warwick. They're all different, but yeah, the frog prints. Just lovely stories. And then this one, Hans Christian Andersen Classic Fairy Tales. I just love this. When I first opened it, I was like, yes, please. Look how cute this is. He's eating a book. Isn't that adorable? And like really cute images again in this book. Snow Queen. Fun, fun, fun. Love the mice. They're so cute. But yeah, another fun book. And then this one, I don't know why there's this like string taped to the front of it. Let's get rid of it. The New Canadian Garden Words from Bill Castleman. So this I hardly looked at it, except I loved these images, and I also thought it might help me with the herb book that I want to create. It has really nice information on the herbs and the things in here. So like if we look at, you know, species, common names, different information of all different herbs, which is great. What's this? It's a memorial bookmark. And this book, another book I would not have bought if it wasn't 50 cents. I just love the cover. I'm like, I could cover this part up with something interesting, right? I can paint over it. I can make it more fun, but I love like this. Looks like vintage wallpaper or modern beautiful wallpaper. So I want to do something with the book itself, but probably there's all sorts in here. Domino is a lovely publication, and this is about decorating, but there's probably some fun stuff in here that I can go through and reuse. And somehow I found a mushroom book. It's about psychedelic fungi. So, you know, I'm not going to get too deep into this one, but I always buy mushroom books because I am a mushroom fanatic and I'm obsessed with mushrooms. So this will be an interesting read, I think. And then this book, it's really cute. It's called The Dream Jar. I'll probably read this one with my daughter, but I really love the illustration style. Yeah, I love the way this person draws people, like girls. They're really sweet. Yeah. Okay, this book, what is this? Daylilies. Oh yeah, Norman's Track. Okay, so this is kind of, I have a book of like macro photography of flowers that I use often. It has big images like this and it's almost completely gone, and I love using it. So this one's not quite as awesome as my other one, but it is pretty nice, and it has a lot of beautiful images and actually really nice verses in it too. So I think that'll be very useful. And then I found a fairy book, an anthology of verse and prose. And it's, of course, got lovely fairy pictures all throughout. I can't escape the fairies. They always find me. And I found this little bitty journal. It's a Cirque du Soleil journal. Pierre Belvedere, Cirque du Soleil, and it's not written in, and it's quite lovely. It's very cute. It's got these little figures. I don't know if you can see them, like these little Cirque du Soleil figures. And it's got all these little bookmarks, which is really fun. I don't know what I'll do with this yet, but I thought it was really cute. And then this little book, Catalyst, the Poems, Quinn. Has a price on the back for $39.20. 50 cents, yay! It's just poems, and it is from 1973. It's the second edition, and yeah, it's not in English. I think it might be in Latin, and I just thought it would be really fun for collage, and I love the little book. It's cute. And this one, The God Beneath the Sea. Oh, it has some library cards in it. Cool. That's a bonus. I didn't know those were in there. That's fun. So it's a nice, like, greeny blue, tweedy kind of color, but it looks interesting inside. I was trying to understand, like, it looks like it's about, like, you know, gods and goddesses and legends and stuff. So yeah, I have to kind of look more at what it's about, but it just looked interesting. And then this little tiny furniture book, The Observer's Book of Furniture. And I have one that's like this, that's actually about birds, and it's really cute. These will make lovely little like journal cards, and like it's cute because you have the picture of the furniture and then a little snippet of information. So it's like, you know, an it's an all contained kind of thing that doesn't go onto multiple pages. So I think that's really cute. And I've made a furniture journal before. Imaginings, David Holbrook. This is Poetry Book Society. Oh, and a picture. I didn't even know that was in there. It's like an old Christmas picture. Interesting. People put so many things in the books in this particular store. Like, look back here. There's something else. Like, these are poems. I don't know. People put so many things in the books. Like, every time I buy a book at the recycle center, there's stuff in it, like, randomly. These are nice old pages, though. And it's from 1957. No, 1960, I think. Yes, 1960. Reprinted 61, so it's 61. You always go with the latest date, like the latest printing date, right? So, yeah, I like the way these are aged. It's quite interesting. I'll just set those aside in my stuff to use up bin here. We're getting there, I promise. We're almost... I got a Thornton Burgess book, Nature Stories to Read Aloud. Always love Thornton Burgess, and this one is just great for really big words. And with Thornton Burgess, you know you're getting a lot of fun, like, nature sayings, and obviously, like, cute little old illustrations. And another, remember the first book I showed you like this? It's the same thing again, just another one of them. And this book I bought for its incredible color. Look at that green, tweedy kind of color. This just released, like, it's like a foresty journal to me. Inheritance Preserved. I don't know what the book is about. The Canadian Reformed Churches in Historical Perspective. So not content that I see myself using, but we got some, we have an old Kleenex. Let's just use this piece of paper to pick up this old Kleenex. Ugh, why? It looks clean, but still, it gives me the heebie-jeebies. Some old person was just blowing their nose on it or something. Okay, this is interesting. This is some kind of a letter. Good Friday, Easter. Somebody was writing a letter on the back of something. The Abbotsford Church. I agree with the union that Schoten's letter of support does not indicate that members of the CAN-RC hold an objection to trade unions generally. Schoten states that in principle the CAN-RC has no objection to workers organizing to defend their rights in the workplace and to seek fair wages or a better contract. Hear, hear. Okay, we don't need that. Now, yep, that's all that's in there. But see, what I'm saying, there's always stuff in these books. Okay, last little pile. So here's the evidence that they try to always, like, put these books at $5, these old books, for no reason. The Lamplighter by Maria S. Cummins. Look how pretty this one is. And I got this one by a miracle. It was gifted in 1919 because it was in somebody's basket who, like, they don't hold things at this store. They're really particular about that. And so, like, this person was hoarding things in a basket and, like, leaving the store and, like, coming back, like, a day later or something. So I saw this book sitting in a basket and I asked them at the front, is that someone's basket? And they said, no, you're good. She always does this. She comes and hoards all this stuff in baskets, leaves them all over the store, and doesn't come back half the time. I was like, okay, thank you. Magnificent Obsession, Lloyd C. Douglas. I love this book, right? I'm like, this is the funniest cover. We could really tell a story about this. Jane Wyman and Rock Hudson in the forthcoming Universal International film of Magnificent Obsession. And it's a red book. We could tell a really fun story in a journal with this, I think, right? I'm sure there's all sorts of, you know, funny things in this book. You have to have a sense of humor, right? And then this book I just saw, The Land of Whispering Leaves, and it made me happy. I was like, what is this cute book? You will wander again in the world of the little people of the trees. Readers of the Land of Long Shadows and the Riverbend Country are already familiar with this land in wintertime. But it sounds so cute, the leaf people. Yeah, we're going to have to read this. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Probably read this one with my daughter. Look how cute. The pictures are so cute. Yeah, we'll be reading this one. It looks wonderful. So, is the box empty? It is. Okay, that's my haul. And I know it was a mega haul, and I said I wouldn't buy more books, and I made all these promises and I just broke them all. But it's okay, because we did good things. We filled up my little free library, and we helped out the recycle center who are struggling to downsize by half. And that's my good news for today, right? We did some good stuff. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you're having an awesome Thrifty Thursday and that you find some goodies too. Lots of goodies. And I will be sorting books and lace for the next, I don't know how long. So if you had fun here, I'm happy to hear that. I'd love it if you subscribed, and we will talk again very soon. Bye for now.